Okay, so we have covered all the basic concept in React. Okay, today we will see one concept which they have recently introduced. Okay, React hooks. Okay, React open notepad. React is as we know there are two types of component: class component, functional component. The class component will be having the predefined methods like on in what is that constructor, render, component did mount, component will mount. All those methods will be having here. Constructor, render, like this. Okay. So for this there is concept available. A state concept is available. Okay. So this dot state dot we saw it. So this is available only for class component. Okay, for functional component we can't use state and all. Okay, so to avoid that, to replace that issue, they have introduced a new concept called React hooks. Okay, hooks allow you can see functional component to have access to state and other React features. Because of this, class components are generally no longer needed. Okay, directly in the function itself you can define your own state, and that you can update or use that state variable at any time. Okay, this is the main purpose of React hook. Okay, we will see mm, how to implement it. Okay, first we need to same at the namespace we need to use this use state variable. Okay, React, if you see import star is React from React. This one we have used in the namespace. So we need to use this one as well to use the React hooks. I'll add this. I'll remove React because React already is there. Okay. Now it is showing error because we are not used yet. Okay. Uh, Purpose of React hooks can be like anything. If we want to implement tab functionality or toggle functionality, toggle you know right. So on click on button event, first we need to show pop up. So again, if we click that button, that pop up should hide.
Yes or no?
Okay, fine. So those functionality and all we can easily implement using React. Okay, let's try to implement toggle functionality. Okay, so for that first we'll add one function. Function toggle function name should be capital letter. A function also not required. Okay, so constant on click. Set has click. Use state. Seems it's double quotes not required. Okay, so if you see, this is the place we are defining the state. Okay, state name we can consider as has clicked. Okay, has clicked. Okay, this set has clicked is kind of variable. We need to add set before this variable. Okay, using this we are like initiating the state variable using the React hooks. Okay, that is the concept. Okay, so first we have defined one state variable that we will see how to use. Return. So same thing. We need to do div button. I'm adding button. Type button on click. Okay, let's add on click after that. Okay, once button is there and click, we need to show head particular div tag. So for that, adding a div tag. Okay, this div tag will add some content. Okay, so we have added a button. Below to that button, we have added a div tag. This div tag we need to show head on clicking on this. Show head on clicking of this button. Okay, for this, so for this I am adding unclick event for this button. Handle toggle. Okay, so for this method we need to define inside this toggle button itself. Okay, or the it won't come right. Okay, function handle toggle. Now adding a class variable to this div tag. Okay, so one second. So here itself will see one second. Class name equal to as click equal to false. Let it be false. I'll open this CSS dot hide do display hide. sorry, display none. I'm creating two CS class files in the CSS. Okay, one is to display, one is to hide it. Okay, for the first one I have created to hide it. So to that I said property displays none, so that it will hide that entire div. Now creating one more class file. So div display block. Okay, created two classes. The classes we need to assign based on the state variable. Okay, so first we are checking if class name that's class name, if that state variable is false, we need to hide that div. So styles dot hide div I'm assigning. If it is true, we'll be assigning styles dot showed you. Okay, so we have assigned. Okay, based on the clicking on first time, if we are clicking, it will be like assigned. It will be check. So this is false, so we need to hide. So on click on event, we need to change the status, right? So that's changing the status we are going to do here. Okay, set state, right? This one we'll see here. Here we'll do the same condition. If it is false, we make it as true, or else let it be false. It's throwing error, or else it's failure. This should be like function bracket. So yes, we have implemented this toggle functionality. So if you see, first we have defined a state variable has clicked. Okay, below to that there is a button, and we want below to that button there is a div tag. We want to show a div tag based on the button click event. Okay, for that button click event, we have written one function. In that function, we are simply changing the state variable. If it is already false, we are changing it to true, or else we are setting it as false. Okay, the value will be either true or false. Okay. So if based on this state variable, we are doing one more action, setting the class name for this child div. Okay, then only we can easily show it. Okay, we'll do one more thing. We'll change some color. Background icon color. We'll give some colors. Okay, now we need to call this method in the render method, render method. Then only, sorry, this method toggle button. Then only this will be returned to the main method. I'll remove this image tag and place it. Okay. So have called this method from this render method. If you see, this is a render method. In this, it is returning at the bottom. I call this newly written function. Okay. You can see this error message. Okay, once we build it, this error message will go away. Okay, sometimes when we are adding new variable in the CSS, it might not able to recognize it. So once we are running it, it will be go away. The top one, there is one more message. I'll hide it. Office UI fabric not using right now. Okay, I'll build the solution. Yes, you can see after building it, these two error message gone. Okay, um, running the solution, running the command gulp serve. Oh shit. There is no other property set. That's why it is coming like this. Click here. And also add width height and width dot button action 150 pixel background icon color black color I'm setting as white. Adding that class here. Class name equal to styles dot. So refreshing the page again. So by default that div tag is not displayed because by default we are set as false. On clicking on it, we are getting the bottom div tag. Okay, if we click again, it will fade. Okay, so same way, so even this is for one button click event. Same way we can implement tabs as well. Okay, we can have 5 to 6 tabs, and for each tab click event we need to do some action and we need to display different content for each tab. Means we can using React hooks we can easily implement it and we can display it. Okay, any doubt in this?
No doubts. I'm trying to run the same code,
Okay,
but it is showing me some errors.
so can you start screen? The second, in the third line, remove React and comma. Because we already imported that React, right? That's why it is again showing duplicate value. Okay, we don't need to use. Uh, constant hash click line number 119. So remove that completely because that seems that is wrongly added here. Okay, and for line number 120, you are checking the class name equal something directly. We are given equal false, right? First, we need to give the variable name. No, not here. Inside that curly braces. Double equal. Now styles that hide. If it is false, we are hiding it, or else we are showing it. This is ternary operator we saw, right?
Yeah.
Question mark and colon.
Yes, I have said that.
And go again. Go to that page. Give
Code.
some values between the that button tag. There is a button tag, closed button tag, right? In the line number
Yeah.
118, yeah, give some values, submit or something. Styles not applied. Okay. Give 100 pixel, 30 pixel. Okay, you can debug and you can check. Go to developer tool. From the elements, you can navigate. So the top left there is one option, right? Yes, expand one by one. Select the button. With 30 pixel only, it's still there. You can see, right, in the right hand side.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's still not set it. Okay. Either you can change here. If you to test it, you can change and you can update, or if you can refresh it. Okay. So this is one way. Background color is set. So once background color is black, we need to change that color to white.
It is okay.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, we have seen in the React hook, we have used this use state option. Okay, so in the React hook, there are some other options as well. Okay, you can see in the left hand side, I'll ping you this URL. Use the effect, use context, use ref. Okay, for each function, it is for different purpose. Okay, I'll give you this link. Let's see how they are, why they are using use effect. Say for example, in your screen you want to automatically update some values. Okay, in this page you want to display your timing, or some timer need to set something like only 10 minutes should be user should be allowed in this particular web page. After that automatically should be signed out. Those actions will be there, right, for payment gateway and all. Within 10 minutes you need to complete the payment, or else it will automatically sign up. Those kind of functionality we can implement using use effect. Okay, if you see here, they are setting the count only. It will automatically increment by count. I'll show you the demo. I'll render one time too. This is not working. I'll copy this code. Same code I'm copying here. I'll paste in our function. Use effect we need to add at the top. Go to the running workbench. Error message. Theme setting will declare never used. It's again coming. Same thing here also it is not refreshing. There are several ways to control when side effect runs. We should always this is fine. This is using state variable also we can implement, right? Each button click we are incrementing the count to 1. Set timeout, set count plus 1, 0. It should automatically. I will change it to some other value. Actually, this should automatically implement. That's what I expecting. This set timeout should automatically. I'm not sure what is the issue. Okay, I will check on it and I'll get back to you. So same thing. Will you go through these things? Use effect, use context also there.
Okay.
Okay, use context is something like they are passing this particular variable as a property to another function. That's you can see here they are setting as user. This user component they are passing as a property that is they are referring as context. It will be having same context. User set user some name they have given. This name they are passing to another function. Okay, user this one is they are passing. Okay, that we used to do through props, right? Same way they are doing here as well. Okay, so use ref, use reducer, these things you go through. This use effect, I will let you know. So what is the exact purpose? Okay, because whatever they have given, we can easily implement using state itself. Each time render time we need to increment means that we can increment through set state itself. What is the purpose of use effect? I am not clear. Whatever they have given here, I am not clear about it. I'll go through it and I'll let you know. Okay. So mostly we'll be using the use state only. Okay. Even yesterday as well, I was using for one of the functionality, I was using this use state only. Okay. You go through it and let me know if you have any doubt. So we have covered React hooks. There is one more concept, Redux main concept. Our Redux and the routing. So Redux is something like I'll give you the overview because even I also didn't work on this Redux concept. Okay, something like uh, how to tell from the parent to child component. If you pass something means through props only we can pass. Okay, there is no other alternate way. In the actual React, there is no other alternate way it is available. And there is, if they want to pass child to parent means there is no way. Consider class 1 passing to class 2 passing some variable to class 2 is class 3 is child component of class 3 means so if we need to class 3 needs some variable from class 1 means we need to pass same variable to class 2 so even though they are not using that variable again we need to pass it to class 3. Okay, so this is something property drilling they will see. Okay, this is the concept and class from class 3 to class 2 or class 1 there is no option to pass the variables. Okay, if class 1 want to get some values from class 3 means there is no other option. Okay, for this only they have introduced the concept called redux. Okay, it will be storing data in some other places so that any class can connect with it and it can get the data from the redux. Okay, that is the purpose of it. This is I'm telling about the overview about redux. Okay, uh, it will be like the say for example name Sriram. This one I'm getting in the class one and I'm storing it in Redux means I don't need to pass it to class 2 or class 3. Class 2 and class 3 directly can refer Redux variables. From there it can take the variable name Sriram. Okay, that's the purpose of it. That property drilling and child problem in passing the variable from child to parent component. Those things and all handled using it. Okay, and this in recent interview, they are asking, have you implemented Redux concept in your SPFX solution? Till now, I said no. Okay, so I too will try to go through and try to understand. Okay, so if time permits, you also you go through this Redux concept. Okay, if possible, I'll cover this Redux concept. This is one of the important concept, but I right now I don't have hands-on experience. Okay, I will try to learn and if possible, I'll cover, or else you go through from your end. Okay. And routing is one more concept. This one I already told, right? And this is something like in the left navigation we need to implement, and I shown you here, right? So clicking on each button without refreshing the page, it is automatically navigating, right? These things and all using routing only implemented. This we will cover. Okay, either tomorrow or Monday we will cover. Tomorrow, so because I need to do hands on this routing. Recently I didn't work on routing. I need to do hands on. If possible today I'll try to do, or else I'll try from my end on weekend and we'll cover on Monday. Okay. If I'm unable to take routing tomorrow, means let's go with SharePoint functionality, calling SharePoint REST API here and displaying in the SharePoint that workbench page that we will do tomorrow exercise. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine, Hamachi. Yeah, you go through this React hooks. Let me know if you have any doubts in any of the components.
Yeah, sure.